I wanted to share a letter with you that I received from a student, and I think this is a letter that every parent needs to hear, kind of as a wake-up call. This young lady says, "Dear Miss Jackie, you probably won't read this, but I just wanted you to know that I have had sex, and to be honest, it isn't something I'm proud to have done. I did it when I was 14 for the first time with someone I didn't even care for. Yes, it was the first time for both of us, but I didn't do it for me. I did it because I was trying to rebel against my parents. I've never been able to do things other girls could do, like hang with friends or hang out at others' houses. I was never even able to have a boyfriend, and I was always so angry at my parents for not letting me and never giving me any attention that I disregarded my body and my feelings. After I had sex that first time, I kept doing it. It's like I couldn't stop because I had given up all hope. I would sneak out to hang with friends, to party, and to have sex. I've had 10 different sexual partners since then. I had 2 miscarriages before my parents ever found out. And I got chlamydia. Time after time when I would do it, it never felt right. I would always feel empty. I've not done it for over a year now, but I still want to do it just to spite my parents. I'm 17 years old with no freedom to do whatsoever. After hearing you talk, I know now more than ever that it is not the right time for me to have sex. Thank you for coming and speaking to us and reaching out to me." Wow, how sad is that? That you have a young lady who started having sex at 14, feels empty after the sex is over, but continues to do it, and her sole reason is just to spite her parents. Wow. But I think this is more common than we would like to think. One of the students told me in class, she told me a similar story about her parents being so tight and so strict, and it caused her to rebel. She said, "Have parents not heard the saying that says the tighter that you hold a bar of soap, the farther it will project?" And I think what parents don't get is that I understand having rules and boundaries, and I think they're necessary. But if you have those rules without a relationship, that causes rebellion, just like it did with this young lady. And an indication that there probably wasn't a relationship was that one of the reasons she said she had sex was because they weren't showing her any attention. So you can't have all these rules but not have a relationship. But let me tell you, the flip side of that is also a problem. Because if you have a relationship and you don't have rules, that causes promiscuity. Positive parenting is when you have rules along with the relationship, where your kids understand why you're telling them they can't do something, and it's not just a blanket because I said so. I just think we've got to move to the middle of this positive parenting if we want to get good results from our kids' behavior. Because as you can see from this letter, this was definitely not the way to do it. And I don't think you want your kid to end up making some of these poor choices just because they're rebelling against the fact that you're being strict. Until next time.